Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up, let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
You got double. Back up. Corner. You got nothing. Look. You got nothing. Weak side. I got him. Get the ball.
Come on, bro, that wasn't me.
Stay out. Strong foul.
Hey, who got him?
Where are you? Blue. Here we go. No.
Keep taking that strong. You can't fly with me.
You got double. Back up.
Hey, yo, right here.
You got nothing.
Step out.
Corner. You got nothing. You got nothing. Weak side.
Watch the screen.
Skip. Got it. Ball.
Shot. Get board.
Shooter, no. Go low.
Come around. I got it.
Skip.
Whose man is that? Hey, swing it.
I got your help side.
Right here. Hey, watch the pick.
Check it out.
What's up? Yo, watch him.
Corner. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen. Got you. Get it. Shooter, no. Go low. Keep moving.
Hey, balance it out. I got your help.
Get it.
Way to grab it. Way to get it. Hey, who got him? Get the board. Yo! Put it back. Put it back up. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a three, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good, let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off the socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Here's Marchand. Peltier outside. Screened by Lambert. Here's the three. Peltier, no good. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
To the inside, here's Illich. And Illich with the dunk.
Oh! Broke down Illich, turning back the clock.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Peltier outside. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Take a break.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Peltier with it. Marchand outside. To the paint. Stolen by Illich. Fast break, here we go. It's Dumont slamming it down.
Great job by Dumont getting out in the break. That's the type of play you expect from a leader like him. You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's MP. Nice shot by Illich.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Here's Marks. Screened by Lambert. Right side, Chauvet. Poked away. It's Paris leading. MP, he's open. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Marchand. They need this. They get it again. Outside Marks. Nanterre again can't hit. MP on the wing. From downtown. MP can't get that one to fall. And Nanterre has possession. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Peltier. Outside Marks. Chauvet. Nanterre elite again can't hit. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Marchand.
He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And Paris FC basket, call time.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in.
Pass to Portier. Outside Illich. Here's MP.
No good, and he has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play, and it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas. Knocking it down from outside, great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
And he could just soar, can't he, guys?
If he got up any higher on that finish, he would have to check in with air traffic control.
Cleared for takeoff.
Just wow.
Yeah, leaping ability like that is what makes him a special kind of talent at the point guard spot.
Lambert with it. Now guarded by MP. Lambert with it. Vasseur's there. Here's Bleu.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Pass to Girard.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Blaine Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Pass to Marchand.
6 to shoot. From the wing.
Nanterre gets it back. Here's Lambert.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whenever Lambert crashes the board.
And stolen by Chauvet.
3 on 3.
Back to Peltier. Back to Chauvet.
From the top of the key.
And again, it's Nanterre.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
Here's MP. And Lambert pulls it down. Nanterre trailing. Here's Peltier.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
MP outside. And it's Nanterre with the rebound.
To the middle.
Here's Marchand.
Makes it off the glass.
A show of strength from Marchand, fighting through the contact with no problem at all.
Outside Illich. Back to MP. Ahern.
No good on the triple.
Pass to Chauvet.
Down low.
Here's Lambert.
Can't hit the short range fadeaway. That'll do it for the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 6. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. But one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And that one's good.
Using his size around the rim. Elitch cashing in for 2, playing big for Paris.
Outside Chauvet.
From 18 feet away.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it. And here's MP.
He's got 9.
Three-pointer Elitch.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
How do you defend this shot at Elitch? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
You need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Marchand. Nanterre Elite again can't hit. MP outside.
The tray.
They get it back.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Peltier outside.
For 3.
Ahern with the rebound.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
MP up top. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
All right, little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Pass to Marks. Peltier outside.
Just 4 to shoot.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Here's MP.
Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Now here's Marks. A kick out to Chauvet.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
MP, it's good.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Peltier.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Here's Marchand.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
Nice work sticking it from the mid-range area. Marchand focuses on taking high percentage shots that come within the offense.
That one drops for him.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And the basket is good.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Nanterre with the ball.
Trailing by 17.
Pass to Peltier.
And it's off from three-point range.
MP outside.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now Now here's Marchand. Lambert up top. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
Well, that's why many think Lambert will be drafted in the upcoming NBA draft. He's such a great shooter.
Ahern outside.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 17. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going.
Okay. Both teams deciding to change it up.
MP outside. Chauvet with a defensive effort.
Inside.
Marchand.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
For Marchand, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
Here's Blanchet. Portier outside. MP.
Shot clock at 5.
Marchand with the rebound. Left side Marks. Over Portier. Marks no good.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Leduc. Portier. MP outside.
Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Marchand with it. He's picked up by Leduc. Marks for 3.
He's off on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Now Portier. Back to MP.
Releases. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Pushing the action, making his presence felt. MP is getting it done at the offensive end.
That free throw missing.
Some changes here for Nanterre.
And he's good on the second. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter.
Pass to Bleu.
Shoots the 3.
Harris grabs the miss.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Takes it out to Portier.
Misses the 3.
And Nanterre Elite with possession. Here's Beaumarchais. Here's Blanchet. He's covered by Leduc. Pass to Bleu. Over Portier. Nanterre Elite again can't hit. Now here's MP. Blanchet. Back to MP. Rebounded by Bleu. Here's Beaumarchais. And out of bounds, Paris will take it. MP outside.
To the right side.
Portier. Peltier with the steal. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young. but I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
MP, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yeah, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Well, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, and Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight, they have a chance to prove it. Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Miller outside. Pass to Ledoux. Now Lemieux.
Shot clock at 6.
Back to Ledoux.
Takes the 3.
And here's Monsieur. Ledoux, covered by MP. Outside Illich. MP. And out of bounds, Strasburg will take it. Strasburg on offense. Outside Vestieur.
There's a screen. Pass to Miller for 3.
Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. And as you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's MP. Aaron on the wing.
Misses the 3. To the paint.
Here's Ledoux.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
Strasburg leans on Ledoux for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
MP up top. He's covered by Ledoux. Back to Ahern. Pass to MP.
The 3 ball.
It's rebounded by Strasburg. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program, but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Nice move. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Miller outside. Outside Ledoux.
And a miss there on the triple.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Miller. Outside Ledoux.
Pass to Miller.
Lemieux.
Just 5 on the clock.
Ledoux for 3.
A rebound by Zadirko.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
MP inside. He's covered by Leduc. Screen by Elich.
Unloads from 13 feet.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. It's rebounded by Strasburg. Langford outside. Up top, Lemieux. Back to Leduc. Over MP. Leduc with another miss. And you look at the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Paris FC basket with another miss. Pass to Lemieux. Back to Miller. Leduc.
Trying to get back on track. Misses the layup.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And it's MP missing.
He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard.
Strasburg Basket Pro ahead,
leading by just one. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasburg.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Leduc with it. Now guarded by MP. Rejected by Vasseur.
3-on-3.
Here's MP. And MP slams it in.
And how about that? MP showing a little extra flair with the thunderous throwdown.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside.
Leduc misses. Now Paris FC basket with it.
10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
MP outside.
And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
No good on the free throw. He hits a second from the line.
Here's Leon.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to the right wing. Deflects the pass.
And it's out of bounds. Strasburg will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Here's Leduc. Leduc with another miss.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And yep, it's good.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's MP.
He's got 10. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Pass to Leduc. Here's Lemieux.
Fires the three.
And it's MP with the rebound.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
From 12 feet out, the rebound by Zadirko.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
4 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
All right, little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Leduc with it. MP's there. Pass to Leon. Leduc covered by MP.
Three-pointer. He's off on that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 13. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And here's Strasburg.
It's a 13-point game.
And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's MP. Ahern on the wing. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Lemieux.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Leduc for 3.
Just 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expired.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Now here's MP.
He's got 12. And the shot goes in.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Strasburg Basket Pro having a tough go here.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Leduc gets the bucket.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Pass to Zadirko. Yep, that one goes.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Miller outside. Now here's Lemieux. And another 3 for Strasburg.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
MP outside. Pass to Ahern. Dumont. MP outside.
5 on the clock.
It's rebounded by Strasburg. Leduc for 3.
It doesn't go for him.
Leduc with the steal. Strasburg on the break. Over Zadirko. Leduc can't hit. Here's MP.
The layup off target.
Pass to Miller. Outside Leduc. And here's Vasseur. Strasburg again missing. MP outside. A rebound by Roquefort. Lemuel with it. Elich is there. Leduc for three.
Cans it from downtown.
Clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
MP outside. MP can't get that one to fall. Strasburg trailing. And here's Leduc.
He's got 12.
Back to Vasseur.
Puts up a three. The shot comes out. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Dumas on the wing. Defended by Miller. Pass to Elich.
6 to shoot.
Here's MP.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 9. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket at Strasbourg Basket Pro.
So both teams making some changes here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Pass to Leduc. Lemuel.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemuel had it dialed in just how he likes it.
MP, it's good.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Outside Leduc.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Offline with the three.
And it's Paris with the ball. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Leduc.
Pass to Miller.
Outside Leduc.
That three off the mark.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Hey, yo, right there. Step out.
Here's MP.
Here's Zadirko. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Here's Leduc.
Gets it to go from 8 feet. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Here's MP. A kick out to Dumont. Back to MP.
To the middle. Zadirko.
That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Nice patience from MP there. Let the pick and roll develop and found a teammate.
Now here's Leduc. Covered by MP.
And they pick up two.
They can make plays like that in his sleep, guys.
Looking to get back on track.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Now here's Leduc.
The rebound by Zadirko.
MP outside. Zadirko a screen. And here's MP from the arc.
It's not going to go for him.
And here's Strasburg.
Trailing by 13.
Leduc for three.
Good on the triple.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's MP. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And it's going to go on Leduc.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Pass to Lambert.
Lets it go from deep.
Great D that time from Leduc.
Come around.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that's scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah, yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.